Bulelani would stalk Leandri and her family, and she was so terrified of him that wherever she went, her parents constantly had to go with her. Her parents had to drive her. They constantly had to look over their shoulders because Bulelani would follow them. Bulelani would try to talk to them, and Leandri just didn't have a normal life anymore. Whether she wanted to go to the shops, whether she had practice, anything, she constantly had to have her parents with her to make sure that Bulelani didn't do anything. Then on the 30th of August, Leandri had boxing practice, so her mom Rita took her. They got into the car, they switched on the radio, they were laughing, they were singing, and in those few moments they forgot about Bulelani. They forgot to look over their shoulders. They just had a normal mother and daughter moment. They were driving through Mdantsane when a white Mercedes was at the back of their car. It was on their car, and Rita just thought that maybe the driver was in a rush, so he was kind of just driving on their car to get them out of the way so that he could overtake them. She thought maybe the driver was in a rush, so she went to the side to give way to this driver, and the car didn't leave. This is when Leandri looked and she just screamed, "It's Andy, it's Andy." And that's what Leandri would call Bulelani. She would call him Andy. Rita then pushed her foot on the accelerator and drove as fast as she could to try and get away from Bulelani. And this is when he started shooting at the car. Rita then decided to pull over because there wasn't anywhere that she could go. She could barely drive because she was bleeding so much from all of her gunshot wounds. Leandri then looked at her mom and told her mom that she would be right back. She told her mom several times that she loved her and that she will always love her. And then she got out of the car and said that she was going to talk to Bulelani. Rita held her breath and just waited for the blow. She then heard one gunshot after the other, and she just knew that Leandri was no more. Bulelani had shot her execution style.